Hey everybody, Brett from AstartesGaming here, back with another episode of our Warhammer 40k RimWorld Let's Play. So, our caravan has arrived at its destination, and we have found our incapacitated refugee, Johnny, here. Apparently, he tried to attack or flee from this orc outpost, and was dropped. He is in no immediate danger, but he is bleeding pretty badly out of his leg. So we'll need to, rescue him at some point, but it's not a pressing concern yet. In terms of a character, he's not that great. He is pretty much the perfect candidate for somebody who would be a permanent member of our prison. He has terrible traits, so he's psychically sensitive, lazy, and abrasive. None of the makings for a very good colonist. He's also incapable of violence, so we couldn't use him to defend the base. He is proficient in dealing with animals and a little bit in growing. He's alright at intellectual and artistic. But he really only has passion for animals, growing, mining, and intellectual stuff. So what we probably do is stick him in our prison, leave him there permanently, make him mine, and we could potentially put a research bench in there and have him do that. So, yeah, perfect candidate for a long-term prisoner right there. We do, however, have to defeat these orcs if we want to rescue him, though. So, we're going to need to unload everybody from the Chimera here. We'll start with Bragg, and then we'll get everybody else out of here. So Zima, Graith, Remy, and Zorena. We need to select them all and draft them, and then move them to, we'll probably set up right about here. That seems like a good spot. What's the range on that? Okay. So we'll try to deal with the turret first, and then force the orcs to come to us, and hopefully that will work. So let's get moving. Let's see, Remy, yeah, perfect. You in the middle, you and Zima on either side. Graith, you go there, Zorena, you go here. And Graith should be able to engage from that distance. I need you targeting this, though. Or she'll start shooting at the orcs, fine. Okay, well there's one orc down. Now we can't take any orc prisoners, so probably didn't need the net gun here, but there's no way that we could have known that. Let's see, downed. I'm curious, what is our interaction options? Melee, attack him to death, shoot him, or just go to him. Okay. So yeah, they're effectively animals. Keep shooting, keep shooting. Don't let them get too close. Oh god. Shoot faster, shoot faster. They've got melee weapons. Oh, they're actually trying to run past us and flee. Okay, well, drop them please, don't let them get away. Alright, one of them escaped. But otherwise, we got them all. Okay, so let's kind of survey what happened to us here. She got shot twice by an orc slugga, but she's in no immediate danger. Zima took a slugga to the foot, and she's bleeding pretty bad, but she's in no immediate danger either. Remy's untouched, Bragg's untouched, and Zorena got clipped twice by a slugga. So nobody's in very bad shape here. You are now targeting the turret, that is fine. Zima, let's get you right up to there with maybe Zorena, and you guys should be able to engage it from there. Everybody else, let's see, Bragg, do me a favor and fire at the ones that are down but not out. Remy, you can fire at them too, I guess. That gun will kill them eventually. Okay, so we've defeated all the enemies by destroying that. So we have one quadrum to finish our work here before we get kicked out. Alright. So, Zima, come back to here. Actually, Zima, I'm going to have you check these out. Zorena, you go over there and help them deal with those downed orcs. God, you guys are awful at this. Okay, you know what? Remy, melee attack him to death. Bragg, melee attack him to death. Don't forget your weapons on the ground. And Zorena, melee attack him to death. Okay, he's done. Good. Go re-equip this. Remy, if he's done, go re-equip your Weber. Let's go ahead and claim these doors so that they're ours. And we're gonna capture Johnny, not rescue. Okay, that's just a little room. Why don't you come around to here? But yeah, we're going to capture him so that we can treat him as a prisoner and just throw him immediately into the prison. We don't need to, like, wait for anything. Okay, Zima. Let's see what's in here. And we're going to need to find a... They should have beds, right? Yeah, there we go. Ooh, adamantium beds. We might want to take those with us. Or deconstruct them for parts. Either way, let's claim them all. And we'll claim all this too. I don't really need to claim those. Okay. So Zima, do me a favor. We're going to take one of these and reinstall it in here. So Zima, if you could do that. And that'll be his bed. We'll mark it for prisoners, and this will be our own little prison cell. Everybody else can rest in there. Let's see, you guys, do what you need to do. Where is, oh, there's Zarina. Okay, yeah, go rest if you want to rest. Zima will patch you up eventually. No, Zima, don't use that one. I need you to capture Johnny. And you'll patch him up first, since he's probably in the worst shape. Yeah, he's losing a lot of blood. Right, in the meantime, we are going to deconstruct all of these sandbags as we normally do. And eventually, we'll try to build some sort of little stockpile out here. So I guess what I'll do is I'll create the stockpile now. And let's see, all these survival meals need to get hauled in there. Don't really care about the orc corpses, although we could try to make something worthwhile out of them. What is that? A Shuda? There's a few Shudas. Simple meals, fine meals. Let's make sure it's all getting hauled inside. Just leave the corpses. But everything of value we want to take. I'm not going to haul a bunch of... Well, I mean, technically we could haul the orcs back with us and eat them. That is a thing that we could do. We do have the room for it. Or we might have the room for it anyways. Yeah, you know what? Let's put them in the stockpile too. Allow all. Everything goes in here. And they should get to work on that. Actually, what we could do too is chop that tree down. We should probably chop a few of these down, to be honest. Take the wood back with us. And Zima, you're resting. I need you to... Well, before anything else, let's do that. I need you to stop the bleeding on his leg. Then you can go treat those two and yourself. And if we have any infections, we'll whip our medicine out. Uh-oh. Mechanicus, oh no. We don't like the Mechanicus. They are, oh god. And they have infiltrators with them. This is not good. Well, they're besieging us, so this is an interesting proposition. I wonder how long it'll take for them to actually assault, because we might be able to get these guys back in time to deal with that. But this is what I'm always afraid of. Every time we send out a caravan, there is the possibility of this happening. And when it does, we could be in real trouble. So let's see. I need... Speedy, do me a favor. Here. Let's reinstall this. We have one there. Let's put the other one right here. Get some decent spacing between them. And Speedy, I want you to work on that. I guess I need to click on this, don't I? Haul that on over there. If they're going to attack us from the front, we want to have as many guns ready to go as possible. But I think that's the best spot for it. This one has its line of sight blocked a little bit by this, but this should have a pretty clean line of sight through here. And then this one should have a similar line of sight through there. And then if they decide to come south around this, then we still have a pretty good line of sight there. Okay. So we have that going. We have a minigun. I don't know that that's going to be incredibly useful. We also have some guns in here that anybody not currently carrying a weapon can grab. We'll probably use like the assault rifles and things like that. Maybe the light machine gun. Not going to use any of the Xenos weapons. just because that wouldn't be right. That would be heresy. That doesn't need to be there anymore, does it? Okay. So it may take them a while to get set up. I might need to send someone out there just to try to draw them in. Because if they, if they set up mortars, we could be in trouble. So, let's see. You're not going to be super useful. Neither are you. The melee focused characters are going to be kind of useless here. The Yaris is going to be useless, period. Speedy, you need a weapon. So when he's done hauling that, I'm going to have him grab that M16. Meanwhile, everybody except for him is going to get drafted and sent to here. Halleck, you can go back to what you were doing. Mirage and Garvel can go back to what they were doing. But everybody who can use a weapon, a ranged weapon, needs to be out here. And we'll get them set up in these, ready to fight. So Reina, you have a shotgun. Let's put you there. If they try to come through this opening, you will unload on them with that. Azrin, I think you're going to be the one who's... I think you're going to be the one who goes out and tries to lure them in. Let's see. They did say a siege. Where are they setting up their siege camp? It looks like they're moving south, but maybe to here? To this open area? I was hoping they'd stay over here, where we'd have a better line of sight on them. But I guess that was too much to ask for. Cash in. Shooting is 5. I think the people with shotguns are going to be... Well, the people with worse weaponry are going to be the ones on the guns. Maybe I'll just put Speedy on this. Although I should give him a, a personal weapon anyways. Murgo. You know what? Were you guys capable of shooting? Maybe I should just put you two on the guns. You're not very good at shooting, but at least that doesn't take other people off their ranged weapons. Okay, cash in. Let's get you up there. Skinner, I'm going to put you down here. Verya, we'll put you in that one. Clinton, we'll put you in this one. You know what? You don't have a helmet. Skinner, I think I'm going to let you be the runner here. You and Azrin swap. Oh, brain surgery's done. Sweet. Do we have anything else queued up? Let's see. No, we don't. Okay. Well, in that case, maybe we'll just do power weapons since I already clicked on it. Advanced bionics is something I definitely want. There's also a bunch of stuff we need for Space Marines down here. So the Imperial Apothecary would be necessary for that, and then we have to get augments tier 1, augments tier 2, augments tier 3. And then, obviously we need to be able to make the armor and stuff down here, but we're actually pretty close to that. We just need the augments, and then that's it, because we've already done the carapace armor. Maybe we'll do Apothecary then. Why not? Okay, so let's, I guess let's queue up a few of those, because there's nothing else that's really pressing in terms of research. Murgo, I don't like having you out here because you're a doctor, so I'll put you over there. I mean, honestly, you know what, Cashin, why don't you go over there, and Murgo, you come over here? Because Cashin is also a doctor, and she's not as well protected. Citra, you're a pretty good shot. Which one of you moves faster? Let's see. Probably not you. So yeah, it's gonna be Skinner because she's wearing something that'll slow her down. Alright. Let's see. You know what, Liara? Might put you right there. And Reina, maybe I'll put you here. No, stay where you are. Stay where you are. Just stay right there. Because you got way better protection in there. So everybody start moving. Mirage, I wanted you on a gun, so why don't you go ahead and take that one. Speedy, when you drop that, I need you to grab your weapon. So let's see. Let's draft you. Equip that assault rifle. Citra, do me a favor and set up in there. Skinner, they're starting to do their thing. So why don't you? You should be pretty safe if you come to like here. But I need you to go harass them and get them to come to us, because I don't have anything to counter those mortars with. I wish we had brought that sniper rifle and stuff inside. How are you guys doing? Did you even bother treating yourselves? No, you're just letting everybody bleed. Zima, I need you to deal with that. There you go. Alright, and then you're not bleeding anymore, right? Cool. I might send them straight back. They will be moving slower because of the prisoner. Move up to there. Oh good, we already dropped one. And he's in a pretty good spot right there, actually. Okay, there's two. Skinner, if you wipe them all out, I will be so impressed. Oh, those guys are fast. You might want to run. Skinner, turn around. Okay, they're assaulting. Perfect. So Skinner, you need to book it. Maybe get to here. Do whatever you have to do, but they'll start taking fire. Oh god. Skinner, run. You didn't path very well there, but... crap. He's in no immediate danger. But that is one less gun we have to turn on the enemy. Garvel, I need you on this thing, man. I forgot to set that up. That's my fault. Fire, fire, fire. Come on. Wipe them out. Those machine guns are doing some great work for us. Okay. So that went a lot better than last time. There is still a couple of Skitarii about. But I think it's just this one with the sniper. Oh, he's going to go melee attack something. He's also bleeding. Come on, take him out. Take him out. There it is. Okay, were we successful? I think we were. I don't see any other enemies. It's always hard to tell what the mechanic is, though, because I don't think they can retreat. I'm not really seeing anything hostile, so I think we're good. Right. Let's send Reyna out to cover. Reyna, you run out to there. And... Murgo, I need you to go rescue Skinner. And we'll keep an eye on this. So what kind of guns did they have? Stub carbine. Radium rifles. Well, radium carbines. Let's see. That was already on the ground. What did you drop? Galvanic rifle. Sweet. I love those things. Now, unfortunately, we won't really be able to use any of this from a roleplay perspective because in terms of lore, these weapons are highly irradiated. And so they would be incredibly dangerous for... Why did it select that? They would be incredibly dangerous for humans to handle. So, I mean, honestly, we probably shouldn't even be hauling them, but we're gonna gloss over that fact and at the very least get them under something. A stub carbine technically could be used by human unless they've irradiated it with something as well, but the radium carbines are very, very irradiated. Hopefully none of that's too bad. It doesn't look like anything was... I'm pretty sure this was already there. So he got shot up pretty good, but he will survive. And at this point, I think we're just going to go clean these guys up. So, melee attack him to death. Mirage, do me a favor and... Well, let's see. Mirage. Oh. There we go. Mirage, go melee attack that one to death. Ooh, were you special? Ah, the Vanguard Primus. So he was the leader. You know what? Oh, he's dead. Okay, never mind. That one's dead. That one's... dead. Is there anybody that's not dead? Unconscious and downed. Okay. Then you can go deal with him. Since you're pretty good in melee combat as well. And everybody else can get back to what they were doing. You should probably go get yourself patched up. Although you're not in very bad shape, so it's not that critical. Alright, there we go. Did I miss anybody? Speedy. Oh, Speedy, you didn't even jump in. My bad. Well, obviously it worked out just fine. Let's see. Mirage, do me a favor and deal with that one first. Because those guys are pretty nasty. Virya, if you're done there, move on to this one. How are we doing over here? Okay, they're starting to haul people. Everybody did get treated, it looks like, because she was last in the queue. And then what we need to do here is... let's go structures. We're going to build a steel wall. And I guess we'll just plop them down in the corners. I was just going to do one in the middle, but unfortunately this is 10 by 10, so I couldn't do it perfectly. But we'll do that, and then we're going to throw a roof over it just to keep this stuff from deteriorating while we are waiting for them to get ready to move. Whenever Johnny's capable of walking again, we will head out. Okay, Skinner's missing his primary. What the hell is happening right now? Oh, you're walking across the bed. Alright. Well, yeah, get him patched up. Murgo, you can go do whatever you need to do. Let's make sure we're not wasting medicine there. Cashin, do me a favor and haul that milk inside. Oh, Reyna, you can go do stuff too. Okay, we're treating them as animals, right? So we're probably going to chop them up for food. Let's see. I might have you take over right there, Virya. Go back to whatever it is that you were doing. And Garvel, if you are done out there, do me a favor and take... well, hang on here. Let's unforbid all this stuff. And Garvel, you are going to take these back with you. Should probably get those components as well. And that milk. So Mirage, if you're done, why don't you come grab the components? And then let's see, that needs to get hauled. What else? I guess I should unforbid these corpses. What did he have? Adamantium lightning claws? Holy hell. Well, I guess it's a good thing that we didn't end up in melee combat with him. Damn. Well, one of our melee characters can use those. I'll leave that forbidden for now. No, I won't, because it's going to deteriorate out there. But that's Skinner's last gun. We want to make sure he gets that back. Alright, and we're going to be dumping a bunch of Mechanicus corpses in here to chop up for food. Don't love the idea of eating those guys, but, you know, that's just how the game works, so... you know what? I could just forbid it, and they'll go dump them in here or something. Although this does look a bit full. That's a big-ass Muffalo head. I don't know what I want to do. I don't really want them to eat them, but at the same time, it's kind of a waste. It's like me ignoring game mechanics just because, from a roleplay perspective. Well, yeah, I mean, from a roleplay perspective, that just wouldn't work. So maybe we won't eat them. But there's nothing else we can really do with them, which kind of sucks. We can't like do anything other than cut them up for meat. So, yeah. They don't count as like mechanoids, so we can't disassemble them from components. Although that would be cool. It would be really cool if the modder had done that. But I'll think of something. Alright, so I've gone ahead and I've removed all of the Mechanicus stuff from this stockpile, so they should all get taken out to... whoa, whoa, whoa. Flayed to death. By who? What's happening? Okay. You got shot in the stomach by a galvanic rifle. But when did that happen? Maybe like it bled out? No, I think that happened recently, but I don't see any... oh, one of them snuck past us. God damn it. Well, that's a problem. Is there any others? Damn it, my cows. Yeah, I'm not seeing any others. These guys are really annoying though, like we can't see them on the map. Generally, like if you were dealing with a raid, you could see the enemies, but in this case we can't. So we have to just kind of hope that we can get them all. Liara, you've got a shotgun. I need you to go handle this. Sure, I guess go that way. Maybe come to here then. Come on, hustle, hustle, hustle. Oh no, he's shooting at the husky. Crap. What's the range on that thing? Oh wow, that's pretty pathetic. Alright, you have to just go charge him then. The dog will distract him. Maybe not. Come on. Yeah, shoot him in the face. Great. Who else do we got that's nearby? Garvel, you got a melee weapon. I don't know that that's a good idea though. Azure, Citra, perfect. I need you to come out here. God, that's such a pain in the ass though. I hope he's the last one because there's really no way to tell. I'm not stinging the others. We're not like taking fire from anywhere else. Where is he even going? You better not be shooting at any more of my cows. Mirage, what are you doing? Come on, take him out. There we go. Okay, so he's down and out. Let's make sure that this stuff gets hauled inside. Maybe not that. Get him out of there. And then Citra, I need you to rescue Liara. Did her hack just get outright destroyed? I think it did. Whew. And that doesn't look good. I think she has a shattered spine. Let's see. Moving is okay. Wait, no, because that's Citra. I can't click on Liara right now, but I'm pretty sure it said her spine was shattered. That might be a problem. Well, I should have sent more people out, but I wanted to deal with it quickly, and obviously that backfired. That is very frustrating that we can't see the enemies like we're supposed to. For example, if we were fighting just a regular raid, they would have names under here, and we'd be able to see those names when they're fleeing the entire time, basically. We'd be able to distinguish them between, you know, ourselves and the enemy. But with this mod, they treat them like animals, and so these guys don't have nameplates, and so it makes them impossible to find until they're, you know, shooting at you or something, which in my opinion gives them kind of an unfair advantage. And, you know, obviously it costs us a cow, which is going to be nearly impossible to replace, and it cost us maybe a colonist, depending on what happens with her. Now, we can replace a spine, or at least we'll be able to eventually, so that isn't a death sentence necessarily, but it is still a very bad injury. As soon as she gets, you know, dropped off, we'll take a look at it. So Liara, spine was shattered, can't move. Okay, so yeah, that is something that we'll have to replace. Let's see if we even have the capability to do that yet. So let's see, bionic spine. So yeah, we can fix that. It'll be expensive, but we can do it. So what does that require? 75 plasteel, 75 steel, and 5 components. Okay. Do we have the plasteel for it? Oh wow, we have a lot of plasteel. Yeah, okay. So that's really not even a big deal. Bionic spine. Let's put that to the top. Let's make sure somebody fairly decent does it. Not that it really matters. And there we go. We'll get that queued up. She'll need it installed, but after that she should be good as new, maybe even better. Everything else is pretty minor, but yeah, she got clipped right in the spine somehow. Through her perfectly good armor, no less. Yeah, that always kind of bugged me about RimWorld combat as well, but nothing we can do about it now. And I don't know where these weapons are going to end up. We may need to extend this stockpile. In fact, yeah, this looks full. Well, we'll move these clothes and that'll free up some space. We could also use up these Neuro trainers as well, just to get them out of the way. I still hadn't really decided who or where I wanted to use them, but we may as well just get rid of them at this point because they're not doing anything for us sitting here. Okay, so Johnny is no longer incapable of walking. If I could click on him. His moving is very poor though, because he got shot, or sorry, he got hit and stabbed in both of his legs. There's not really any way for us to deal with that more quickly though. What about you guys? Looks like everybody's doing fine. Cutting down some trees, perfect. We got a cougar out there. Should probably just leave it alone. It would be kind of fun to tame that, but in the meantime, I think I want them to grab these components. Could also have them harvesting a bit of steel. I don't know that that's necessary though. Instead, I think we'll go in here and grab that. And is that it? I think that's all of the compacted machinery. I don't think it's worth doing steel though. We have enough already. We'll just deconstruct those sandbags. And then we'll definitely deconstruct these beds and use the adamantium there. We could also tear down these walls for extra wood. The floor is steel there and this wall is granite. Might be worth tearing down these walls for some granite blocks. Adamantium table, wood dining chairs. Yeah, I think we're going to take a lot of this stuff apart and use it. Man, I can't believe we missed that one Skitarii and it really, really cost us. Let's see, are they getting dumped over here? One of them was. I'm sure the rest will. They're probably just not super concerned with doing it right now. One thing I am worried about is every time we get raided by them, they dump a bunch of loot that's very high value on us, and it just keeps escalating the raids. So this could, cause us to get raided again very soon by a very large group. And that might not be such a good thing. And nobody's jumped on this yet. Right, because it needs power. But once we have it powered up, somebody should come and do that. Let's forbid these, so that nobody tries to eat them. And let's see. I need to get you a better gun. I was going to make her a sniper rifle. We're just not quite there yet. In fact, let's see. What do we need for an Exodus sniper? 8 Imperial components, 10 refined adamantium, and 3 power cores. I'm pretty sure we have at least that many components, yeah. Imperial components, refined adamantium. I think the power cores are down here. I don't know that we have enough yet, though. Oh, we do. Good. I know I increased the queue for it, but I wasn't sure if it was enough. But apparently it was. So we can make an Exodus sniper rifle now. We'll go ahead and do that. And we'll give that to Reyna. For Graith, I might give her the same thing. We don't have the ability to make a long las yet, but I am kind of curious. So I might make one of each and just see which I like better, or maybe just to distinguish them, I'll have them with different sniper rifles. I would think lore-wise the Exodus would be the superior weapon, but who knows in this mod, so we'll certainly see. I think I'm going to go ahead and end it here, and I'll manage the rest of this mess off camera and hopefully come back with some good news regarding Liara and our little away team here. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I had a great time playing some RimWorld with you, and I look forward to seeing you guys back here for the next episode.